LA's Hillbilly Kobe Austin Reeves, Toronto's Scotty Barnes, and Indiana's Chris Duarte headline this video showing you 9 NBA rookies going off in 2021-22. Before continuing, only 27.7% of you watching right now are subscribed, so if you're not in that percentage, please subscribe. Also leave a thumbs up, it takes a few seconds and makes a massive difference. Toronto's rookie continues to look extremely under control and comfortable for his young age and lack of pro experience. I knew he'd immediately be an exceptional, versatile defender, which he has been, but what's been most pleasantly surprising about Barnes is how NBA ready, polished, and versatile his offense is. On this end, Barnes does everything. He can act as the screen setter or the ball handler in pick and roll scenarios. He can pull up from 15, attack the bucket with abandon, and drop dimes with his high passing IQ. His three-point shot has a long way to go, but other than that quality, which I think will develop, Barnes has been everything Raptor fans were hoping for. I've related OG to the Claw, but the way Scotty wastes zero time over dribbling and just easily pulls up for jumpers after picking his spot, honestly, kinda reminds me of Kawhi. Stay tuned to see another Raptors rookie and see the chances of Barnes winning ROI. Carmelo's been amazing, but LA's shocking rookie Austin Reaves has low-key had a big contribution on saving the tumultuous Lakers in the early going. The purple and golds are currently 3-3, and a lot of that's thanks to Reeves spotting up from deep range and hitting clutch jumpers. LA's blown a 26-point lead to OKC. AD and Dwight, along with Rondo and Russ, have caused a ton of drama so far. Reeves has been one of LA's lone bright spots, and considering the Lakers were lacking a white electric guard who can hit timely shots and make timely plays with Caruso headed to Chicago, Reeves perfectly fits in. In all seriousness, Reeves currently ranks number 12 among rookies in scoring. He's shooting 55% from the field and 41% from deep range in 20 minutes per game for the Lake Show. He's also been an Alex Caruso-type defender with his pesky energy. LA signed Reeves after going undrafted this year, so Rob Pelinka picking up the 23-year-old seems to be a big-time steal. The Indiana Pacers' lucky number 13 overall draft pick Chris Duarte played 4 years in college, with half that time spent at Northwest Florida State and the other half spent with the infamous Oregon Ducks. Duarte led the Ducks into the Sweet 16 and earned the 2021 Jerry West Award as the top shooting guard in men's collegiate basketball. Now the Oregon product is lighting it up at the NBA level, proving his fundamentally sound shooting stroke, agile perimeter defense, and blistering athleticism translates to the pro game. The Pacers have had a slow start, but given 12 teams passed on him, Duarte seems like a steal for Pacer GM Chad Buchanan. Before showing you my Rookie of the Year frontrunner, I'll quickly break down these 6 other intriguing rooks who've been providing veteran-esque production for their squads. Orlando's Franz Wagner was the 8th overall pick in this year's draft after playing in the EuroLeague and then spending 2 years with the Michigan Wolverines in the NCAA. The 6'9" German guard shot 34% on around 4 3-point attempts per game in his sophomore college season. Franz is a rangy stopper on the wing, as the kid's got a 7'1" wingspan and bouncy hops. Wagner's ability to attack the basket off the dribble with his long strides is also intriguing. Definitely an interesting prospect for Magic fans to salivate over amidst yet another losing season in North Florida. OKC's well-known rookie shooting guard in Josh Giddy is the next first-year player we're looking at. The 6'8", 19-year-old Australian has an incredible amount of upside as he matures. The number 6 overall draft pick is producing pretty damn well so far. He recently dropped 18 points and 10 assists in a home win against LA, displaying his poise getting into the heart of the defense and dropping slick dimes. This one-handed bounce pass is just nasty, and it's not the type of precision that's typical with rookies. Some scouts are concerned about his defense, as Giddy's not the fastest player, but he's got a Luka-esque ability to manufacture shots in a crafty fashion. Cleveland's third pick in Evan Mobley has really impressed me so far. Against the Lakers last night, Mobley was catching lobs and dominating offensively. Mobley finished with a career-best 23 points. He also put up his third game already with at least 2 steals. The Cavs center ranks number 3 among rookies in points per game so far, and of course number 1 among all big men. Cleveland GM Koby Altman seems to have struck gold with Mobley. The product of Rexdale, Ontario, Canada, and the University of Nebraska, Delano Banton, is showing out for the team he grew up rooting for. Moving ahead of Malachi Flynn in the depth chart, Banton is officially Toronto's backup point guard, and his wingspan at that position has caused problems for the Raptors' opponents. Banton's a versatile, fast, two-way player who can change the personality of games, so given he was drafted deep in the second round, he's undeniably the biggest steal on this list. Just put another one in the bag for Masai Ujiri. Banton's 21.3 player efficiency rating, albeit in 11 minutes per game, currently leads all Raptor players. Devonte Mitchell had a blistering preseason where he posted 12 points on 50+% shooting from both the field and from deep. He hasn't been that efficient in the regular season so far, but the reason Devonte's going off is because of the scrappy defensive annoyance he is to attacking players. That's a big reason why Sacramento's 4-2 right now. The Kings' number 9 pick, averaging 8 points and 3 assists in 5 games as of this recording, has made a massive impact for Sacktown. Selected number 16 by the Rockets, Alperen Şengün is a 6'10", 243-pound power forward who was the Turkish League MVP this year. So far this season in H-Town, the 19-year-old prospect has lived up to expectations. Şengün's 9.4 rebound averages on a 43-33-75 shooting line isn't too bad for a rook. We'll see how he can continue to adjust to being just an average player in the NBA after being the league MVP overseas. That's always going to be an adjustment. So far though, Alperen's mobility, along with his shooting, seem to make him the ideal fit for the fast-paced three-point shooting modern NBA that requires bigs to defend the perimeter and space the floor with a jumper. Şengün's a really nice building block up front next to Christian Wood in Houston. I'll definitely have my eye on the Turkish big man's progression. In terms of the current ROI favorite, Chris Duarte is definitely right up there. I wouldn't count out the Jalen's in Green and Suggs from stepping up their play for the Magic and Rockets either. Early, Duarte's seeming to be the most likely guard from the 2021 class that could potentially develop into an all-star, which is really surprising because Jalen Green and Jalen Suggs were expected to establish themselves right off the bat. Both Jalen's are underwhelmingly shooting around 30% from both the field and from deep. But Duarte isn't my ROI favorite, considering Scotty Barnes has defended the likes of Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, Luka Doncic, DeMar DeRozan, and Zach LaVine, among others, and has done a damn good job. Also taking into account that Barnes is second in points per game among first-year players, he's got a great chance. Barnes does it on both ends and seems like a generational talent. For more on Scotty's ROI chances, check out my 4 bold prediction video which I made a few days ago. Leave a thumbs up if you enjoyed. Let me know your favorite rook in the comments section. This was D-Flow. You're the best for sticking around, and I'll see you next video.